game end day, next end game day on Ark. This is episode number 3 on the Svartalfheim map. We were down there. Pointer. We were down there, but there was a tickle chicken right over there, and there was a spino over there. There's some bison right there. So I don't think we're going to make that our spot. So I was coming back up this way. We're going to go look at that red tree and see what's going on with it. Maybe there's a nice spot right next to it that we can build our house. Here's that looks like a tech cave entrance. And it is. But it doesn't work. I guess that'll be added later on. Alright. Well, what about up this, over this way? There's a blue drop right there. Could we mark off, could we secure this plateau right here? And then this could come down in our base place? I'm not high enough level to get you, am I? 25? What level am I? 18. Oh, I got 12 levels though. Can we get you now? We can, excellent. A Carno saddle. Alright, well, this is going to be my base place right here. Is that a beaver dam out there? I think it is. Alright, well this is going to be my base place right here. I like this. We can block this off. So, let me block it off, get all the resources from this location, and then I'll bring you guys back and we'll start building the house. Okay, I've got it cleared off. So I'm going to use my iguanodon to help me mark where the wall needs to be, because we want it to go from right here, because we don't want it high enough where something can step up. So right in line with the iguanodon's tail and nose is what we want. Let's get this guy back out of here. Okay, so right along the line that his body is. So we want the gate right here. So gate. Crafting. One of those. One of those. And structures, stone, pillars, walls. Pillars, 2 of those, handful of those, and then we need a ceilings and some quarter ceilings. All right, that should be it to get our wall going. So let's go into K mode, make sure that this is along the line we want. That looks about where we want it. Now we get our fence foundation. Like that. Like that. Now we attach the... Why are you not going to let me... You're a pillar. You are the foundation support. Ark. Alright. Go up with the wall. Go up with the wall. Why, Ark? Why? It is clear that you could place right there. Alright, fine. Then we'll do it the hard way. I'll replace this. Up like that. 2, and then 3, and now Where's my gun? Put my gun there. Structure. Pick that up, pick that up. Come on, pick it up. And now we can go like this. Come on, right there. Right there. Now we can go ceiling. Actually, I think I can do foundations right there too. Yeah, do 2 foundations. That's where we'll snap the gate to. So now I need to pick you up. Actually, let's do 3 foundation. Let's do it. Let's pick you up. And then put a foundation down on the other side. Like so. And then the gate, snap to those foundations. And now my walls. Well, the walls are facing out, I guess. So, where did that go? That right there. Put you up there. Like so. Pick you up for now. And now we're just gonna go out with walls. Go 3. Actually, that one's only 2 out, so we'll try to keep it the same. What is that up there? Oh, it's a drop coming down. Get that, and then pillar down. Go ahead and put this door in. Now we need our walls. How about this? Walls and pillars. I see now that it's not the way I want it. So what I'm probably going to do is keep picking this up and putting it back down until it's where I want it to be. Because I don't like the way it's going right now. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do because I don't like the way it's going right now. All right, so I'll bring you guys back when we get this wall built because I'm just not liking the way it's placing. Okay, I have the wall done. It took a little longer than I thought it would. In fact, it's actually been a day or 2 off camera. No, it's only been 1 day. 1 day since I started this wall. I know some creatures can somehow glitch over a 2 wall high structure, but we're gonna be fine. I did put windows in so that way, should something be chasing us, we can hop in here and shoot them. It does also mean that I could use this as like a taming pin. In fact, let's go ahead and build a taming pin built into this. By doing this. So let's get the walls back on my inventory and this here. Okay, so we can turn this into a taming pin. Right here, we'll do it on the end. No, we don't need to turn this into a taming pin because we can't, we don't have flyers on this map. So we can't really drop anything into the taming pin, so there's no sense in me building one. Yes, it took me longer than I thought, and it is bigger than I thought it would be. Good news is, though, whenever we do upgrade it to a behemoth gate, it won't look so barren and empty. Okay, so as far as the house goes, I was thinking maybe I could build the house to bridge this gap right here. And have it hanging off the edge. You know? That way if we need more space, we can just go down. So, in order to do that, let's put these back. I shouldn't have took any of this stuff off my hotbar. I see that now. I should have. I don't know why I did. Ceilings. And then triangle ceilings. And then put this down here. And put that there. That should be all the stuff I need. Okay. So. So basically what I want to do is I want to build it right here on the very edge. And then, yeah, that's going to be the entrance right there. So then I need, no, it's on my inventory. It's on my blasted hotbar. There. That's a bit high for a foundation, isn't it? No, it won't let me do it. It'll let me do it. This is going to look silly, but it'll let me do it. We need stairs there. And stairs there. So this is going to be the entrance. And then... So we have that foundation there. And that foundation there. And then... Do I want... No, let's do another layer of squares. Like that. And then move on to triangles. And then see if we can put walls up. We can. We can still do walls. Alright. So, do I want... I can do a work brain. Work. I can do a very small balcony. And we'll do it like that so we could jump off of it. Should we need to. Alright, walls. Where do I want windows? We want the big windows along the back. I know I don't have to do big windows, but I like doing the big windows. So that will be big windows. That can all be plain walls right there. And then plain wall, plain wall. This could actually be our double wall that we normally do. I normally build that into one of my builds all the time. So there. Then we need a wall. Then we need a ceiling. Then we need to go up. And then ceiling going out from that. No, up. There. Nope. There we go. Okay, so now we can go slope there. Slope there. Connect this slope to right there. And now we want to look at that slope and connect it all there. There we go. Pick you up. So there's our double wide wall. Aw, it's not centered. It's not centered. So that means I'm gonna have to do this here. Do this right here. I can do this. So that means we need these half walls. Like so. Ah, that's not where I wanted you to place. Let's pick you up. And now these need to go here. Come on. There. And there. And now we can build our half wall. I mean our circular wall. Right there. And in here, we actually need this. Then we can do that. Then we snap that there. Now we can pick up the scaffolding because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so that's going to be our typical round wall that I do. Okay, so now door. We want a door right here. Let's do a... You know, I normally do a double wide door, but let's just do a single wide tall door. How about that? Like so. It'll look weird, but it might look good too. Who knows? We'll see when it's done. If it don't look good, I'll pull it down and redo it. Okay, so now I need triangle sloped walls. Triangle sloped ceilings. Crafting structures, stone. We need... I would say we need a lot of those. And we're going to need some of these. Okay, give me that. You can go where the foundations are. Okay, so this roof we want to slope up right here. No, I'm looking at the right place. Right there. Right there. So we want this roof at the back side to slope up. Now right here, I could do that. I don't normally do that shape, but I could do that shape. So actually, let's pull that one up and pull that one and that one up and do windows right there. Windows right there and right there. Come on, there and there. And then we should be able to bridge that gap right there by looking right at the corner. Come on. There we go. The upper corner, not the lower corner. I had that wrong. And the top roof. Let's see. We could do a slope up like that, or we could do a slope, continue going up like that. I think it'll look better if we do it like this, though. I mean, I could make it flat, but I don't want to do it flat. Actually, we could do it flat, couldn't we? Yeah. Because what we're going to be doing is going down, should we need to go down. Where's the down at? The down is going to be right here. So there, and then we need not hangar door, not barn door, we need the cellar door. And we definitely do not want that to auto open, so do not auto open, only auto close. So that way it's a floor until we need it to be a stairwell. Okay, so up here we're going to do a flat roof this time. Ah, bugger. Pick those up. I need that back as you right there. 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 Come on. There. And now out here, let's see. We could put these across here like that. And then put walls down right there. I need a regular wall. Put walls down right there. Down, 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 down. There we go. And then underneath there. That's an awfully big door. I don't like it. I don't like the big door. It's a square house. I don't like square houses. Only the front is square. Only the front. The back is definitely not square. I could make this like a porch. That could work. So let's do the skinny. Actually, no, let's do half like that. And then one on this corner. And then do the skinny. Where did that place? I don't know where that placed. Like that. And then half. Actually, no. Yeah, like, come on, place up there. And now we need a roof. So let's go out by a quarter. Like that. You know, I always make a way to get up on my roof. I always do. And let's do it now. It's just going to have to cover that window. The light will still come through, so it's not a problem. No, I don't want that. Yes, I'm showing how to build my house. I normally don't show this because YouTube keeps telling me that you guys don't like it. But that's tough for you because I love building and, well, I love building in Ark. Let's do a gentle slope on this. Go down. Down. I want you to connect to this. Connect to this. And slope down. So hard to get things to snap where you want them to snap in this game. There we go. Now we got like a porch area, you know? Oh, only my pillars don't go all the way up. So let's pick up that top skinny part and do a tall skinny instead of a short skinny. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. That works. I think that'll look nice. And now let's add some pillars to the corners to add some flair to it. So don't we have those wooden pillars we got out of a no, we don't have wooden pillars we got out of a drop. We do have wooden walls, but we don't have wooden pillars. Crafting, we can do stone ones and then replace those or put a skin on them. Yeah, we'll do a skin on them. So we want these to be the fat ones, like that. And then over here, yeah, I think that's gonna look nice. Oh, they stick up above the roof. What could I do about that? What could I do about that to make that look better? What if I do this? Switch to that, like that. And then, 7? Like that. Yeah, that will look nice. Now we could pull down the now the half one should reach, right? The half, yeah, now that looks better. So let's pull down that top one and then do another half like that. There we go. That's looking nice. Do I want to go out another foundation here? Yeah. Go out another foundation and then put a rail up. 1, 2, 3, 4 rails. Come on. Switch to the rail. skins. Actually, right here we'll have another set of stairs going down. You're not gonna let me do it, are you? Ark, why you not let me do what I want to do when it is clear what I want to do? You're gonna make me put a rail there, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Alright. Burn you, Ark. Which means we need a rail right here. There we go. And then that means we need a pillar right here, but not the big one. We need the skinny one. Not the skinny one, the half one. Right there. And then at this corner right here. Like that. Okay, so then we could put us a chair or something out here. Yeah, that would look nice. Okay. So this is our basic house. And then, when we need more space, we can build down right here. I'll have to use a grappling hook. But we can do it. Okay, so now I need doors. And then, doors. So, crafting, structures, stone. We need 2 doors. And then we need 4 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's right. 2 doors, 4 windows. So now we get this. Put that there. Make those point up. Like that. Yeah, yeah. Now we need the skins. Do I want to do pillars right there? To break it up? Yeah, let's do pillars right there. There. And there. Do I want to do a pillar across the middle? Nah, we'll leave it as... maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it looks with the skins on. If it don't look good with the skins on, then we'll switch it. Okay, so now skins. Cosmetics. Apply cosmetics. Frontier. We always want those frontier skins. And then, extinction. Steampunk. I love the pillars of the steampunk skins. And then, because we're on Svartalfheim, we'll do the Dwarven skins. Yeah. And then the wood, the Japanese. I like this, not Japan, not this one. Which one is it? Is it this one? No. Where's it at? It's this one, right? Yeah, pagoda. I like their floors. So we'll get one of those. Like that. Alright. So, we obviously want this to look, you know, like it's just a stone hut. Not a stone. A stone/wood hut. You know, like that. We don't want those rails right there. That's just too fancy for this hut. But these pillars, I like these pillars. I like these pillars. So we're going to use these pillars. Like that. And then come around here. Like that. And now we want these rails. I think these wooden rails look best. And also the wooden stairs. So get the wooden rails and the wooden stairs. And this can be stone. And that can be stone. And then this needs to actually be glass. Like that. And then we need to come in here and do glass on that. Will that look good as glass? Yeah, it works. It works. And then we actually want the... I like the wooden ladder. I don't like the steampunk ladder. And I didn't put the pillars on that right there, so we gotta do that too. And then up here we want the steampunk, so that way we can get those glass. But we don't want it on all of them. Maybe just on those 4 right there. So instead of that, we will go wooden roof, wood, and then do wood all the way across here. And then steampunk on these, because I do like the steampunk roofs better. Although those have skylights in them. And they don't look metal. They look metal. They have metalish look. I don't like that. So let's just do this. Actually, how will the No, I don't like stone roofs. What about the pagoda? The pagoda looks okay. No, we want... I want that right there. And then... Nope. Variant. Get those skylights in. Like a so. Oh yeah, we gotta do... If we did... How does the pagoda look on these... I mean, it's don't look the best, but it'll work. It works. Let's come out here and see what it looks like. Ah, it's a nice little house. I'm liking it. Although we do got to get the steampunk right there. Now, also these pillars that are back here. Where are they at? Oh, pagoda. Pagoda, why? Well, we can't use pagoda roofs. Not back there anyways. Let's use steampunk. There we go. And let's do the steampunk doors. I like them better anyways. Is there a steampunk one of those? I don't like that one. Let's try... Yeah, I like that one. And then inside the house, we want pagoda floors. Just that dark wood. I really like that dark wood as the floor. Oh, something didn't place right there. And it's dark in the house, so where's my... Did I not... Where's my... The torch is on the, is on the, iguanodon. So let's get that. Put that on my pocket. Okay. Now come out here. Turn that into wood. Wood. We wanted the full glass windows back here. Am I gonna have to put... Sometimes when you do those glass... Yeah, I am. See? Sometimes when you do those glass walls, you get gaps when it's right next to stone, which is okay. We can put a pillar there. And as long as we don't use a fat pillar, it should be fine. The fat pillar will stick out too much, so we'll use the skinny pillar like that. And then we could still put the skin, the steampunk skin on that pillar if we can get it right. No, I can't get it on there. I mean, there's a way I could get it on there simply by picking this door up. And now we could put, see, now we could do it. And then just put that door back down. Door. Yeah. That means we need to put the actual door back down. That means we need to put the steampunk skin back on that. Okay. So, I'm liking how it looks. I'm liking it. It's a comfy little cottage, you know? A comfy little thing. Although I don't like that wood. I would rather that be wood up there. Can I do that from the ends, from in here? Because I can't do it from out there. Is there not a wood variant of those half walls and half slopes? Oh, come on, wild card. That's your own material. And we definitely want these stairs in here to be wood. Hey. Open up. Definitely want these to be... That's my problem. That's why I wouldn't place out front. We want those to be wood. And then these half things we want to be wood. They just don't look good as stone sticking out like that. So that and that. Alright, let me get a look at it. It's a cozy little house. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm feeling it. It'll look even better once we go down a couple of levels. But right now, it's good. I'm liking it. So, there's our starter house. Do I want this to be stone out here or wood? It can be stone. The floor in here is wood. So, what do we need now? We need a fireplace. Crafting a fireplace, and then what else do we need? We need you. We need metal ingots for you. So structures, crafting. One of you. We need a table. Because I don't want those. I don't want the I don't want these on the floor. Now we need pipes. Stone. Craft you. And then we need storage. So wood storage. Get some of those. And then we need work. What else we need? Cooking. We need you. And then fridges, we need you. And then miscellaneous. No. Furniture. Yeah, we could do that, and do a couple of chairs. Stone, decorative. Farming. We do need one of those. Beds. Let's do that bed. In fact, we're probably going to have to put the bedroom downstairs. So as of right now, let's see, quarter ceilings can go back right there. That can go right there. So we want it to match what's above it right now. And we'll start sloping it different directions later on. So it's we need another one of those, and then there, and then these. We want the second floor to match the first floor, and then once I get some grappling hooks, maybe we could change the shape of that later on, so that maybe it flares out or something. I don't know. don't know, people. Okay, so now we need those walls back. Let's see. We can make that whole back wall glass, so that way it gives lots of light down here. And then that could be a solid wall. That could be a solid wall. We don't have to make any kind of doors or anything in here. And then solid, solid. So now we need this, and we need to switch to glass. So that whole back wall is glass. Okay, let's put the bed down here. Bed. I can put the bed right here. No, that might be for the fabricator, so we'll put the bed over here. And then the water we could put right along this wall. Like that, the pipe. And we'll put the actual water upstairs. Okay, fireplace, where are you at? Let's place you. Let's place you right there. As center as we can be without disturbing our circle. And then we need to get some metal cooking, so let's put that right next to... No, I don't want you to snap. I don't even want full alignment. I want free placing mode, because we want you to be tied in so that way your exhaust can go in the same spot. In my opinion. That's how it should be. Let's see. And then we'll put you over here, right as you... right here in the corner. And then preserving bin can go right against the wall right here. I need you to do full alignment right there. Is that going to stop me from coming in and out of the door? No, it doesn't stop me. Excellent. Now a trough. We need a trough. We need 2 troughs, actually. You know what? Let's do that trophy. Let's do that trophy thing. Well, I spelled that wrong now, didn't I? And troph. Crafting pool for one of those. Wait, what am I missing? Cementing paste. Well, I don't have any cementing paste. Okay, bookshelf. Bookshelf can go... Actually, let's place the... We need to get some metal cooking. That's what we need to do. We need some metal ingots. So, get that going. Get that going. We need some torch. We need a torch. Crafting, craft for those. We'll switch these over to wall torches when we get some cementing paste, but right now it'll just be this. So can I put that? Let's put that right by the door for now. Like I said, we'll switch these over to wall torches whenever we get some cementing paste. So let's increase the brightness, decrease the sound, enable, update, done. There we go. Okay, you get me some metal ingots cooking? Excellent. Get those metal ingots. They can go up into loot. And now I can make the crafting station. Structures, crafting. Make that. What are you? Wall, floor, and decor station. May not work with that right now. Get one of these. One of these. One of these. Inventory. All right, let's get the crafting station. Right there. Then we'll do the upgrade station in this corner over here. Just do like that. Click it. No, I wanted to turn it. Pick you up. It won't let me turn it. The nerve. There was some new thing on there when I clicked it. When I held down E? What is this? That's access inventory now? When did they change that? Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. And then you can go raw. There. And then we need our table. Our table can go raw here. And then we need our... Where are they at? These. Put this one here. That one can go there. Then... This is like a kitchen thing, so it's gonna go over here. Right. You know what? I gotta leave room for my fabricator, don't I? I can put it along that wall. So let's put you right there in front of the window, because you got a flower on you. And then we're gonna get our trough. We're going to put the trough partly in like that. And then we're going to get our faucet and hang it right over the water, right over the sink, because we're going to make that trough look like a farm sink. Then we're going to use these. We're going to take them, we're going to put them on free placing like so, and turn them long ways like this. And that's going to become like our cabinets right there. And now we can go hold down Q, snap it like that. So now we have our cabinets and then our sink. And then over here, you know, we could do the bench out here. Do a bench. Full alignment right against the wall, like that. And then, what am I doing? The grinding table, the salvage station. We can put that at the back of this right here. Like that. And then the fabricator can go along that wall. We can go all the way around this. Yeah. Now what do I want right there? Some storage, right? Oh yeah, this guy. We forgot about this guy right here. So this can go at the end, like that. And then we can put our chair. I don't want you to snap. Put our chair like right here. That's where we would sit and eat our dinner. So we don't look so, you know, so lonely out here in the wilderness. Storage. That's what I'm working on. Storage. So let's put that right against this right here. A little bit right there. And then get this other storage, because we can fit more of these. Like that. Hold down Q. Snap those. Like that. And I need one more. I need one more, please. Crafting. Storage. Not that. I need, although, that might come in handy. But we need cementing paste and metal ingots. Structures. Wood. Storage. Get one more of those. Oh, it crafted two. Alright, fine. Then I'll put one downstairs. The foot of the bed. Actually, I'll put it right there. And then when we get a toilet, we can put it down here too. And some more storage, you know. We always can have more storage. Disable that. Flip. 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 There. There we go. Some more storage is downstairs. And now we need... Do we need a rail right there? Will it look good? No. It'll block the path. Alright. Then we need one more torch over here in our crafting area. So let's put it right there. In the middle of the room. Light fire. Increase brightness. Decrease sound. Do not turn off. There we go. Now we got us a little hut. Little cabin. I'm liking it. It's got some spunk, some style, some pizzazz. Alright. Now, get everything out of my pockets. That can go on 5. That can now go into tames. That can go back to 2. This can go back to 4. This can go to 6, and 7, and 9. That can go to... that can go up here. This can go here. And now, can I make a spyglass? Crafting. Okay, put that on 1. Actually, no. I normally have... Let's put you on 3. I normally have my parachute on 1. How did I forget that? Crafting. Get my parachute. Put that on 1. Now I'm all kitted out. Alright. Let's go prepare to go. You can go into gear. Yeah, I gotta place this outside. You know what? We need a torch out here too, so... Get you. Put you over here. We'll build us a little hut or something over here. And then that. Light fire. Change settings. Max brightness. No sound. Don't turn off. Update. There we go. Now I gotta put skins on that, but I can do that off camera. Alright. I think we have done a thing. We have a house now. Put all this away. Build, put all this away. And I think we've built us a nice house. A nice little house. Not a big house. A small house. But we're going to call it an episode. Next episode, we'll go out exploring. In between this episode and next episode, I'll put skins on the walls, try to make it look better. Right now, we're going to call it an episode. So thank you all for joining us. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, post a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on the Svartalfheim map. How is it going? Your thoughts. What are they? But above all else, people, above all else, trust in the Lord.